Hey! Alright, so I'm here to talk about Toni Braxton's Unbreak My Heart movie that was on Lifetime. Okay. Tawanda. Why? Why? I don't, no. Tawanda just doesn't look like that. And I'm sorry, throughout the whole movie, that's all I could think was, look at Tawanda. And if she didn't go to pigtails the whole movie, Jesus. So I'm a huge Toni Braxton fan, and I always thought, she never got credit in the 90s when they were like, oh, Whitney, Mariah, Celine. I always thought they should have included Toni in that list. Like, Toni can sing. Like, she's talented. And so personally, the Aaliyah movie, I did not waste my time watching that movie. Not because I knew it was going to be bad, but just when I saw who they picked and I heard all the drama around it, I might have been Aaliyah's 33rd fan. Like, I love her. Like, I'm not going to say number one because I wasn't old enough, but I loved Aaliyah. Like, I cried boo-hoo tears when she died. And so, I just, out of respect for her, I couldn't do that. I love Winnie too, but I felt like because Angela Bassett had something to do with it, I thought maybe it'd be a little bit better. And so I watched that, but it wasn't that fabulous either. But I thought, you know what? Toni's alive. She's a part of this. It has to be at least decent. So I read in an interview that she did that she said she pretty much had to kind of stay away because she thought she would be too judgmental. So she tried her best to not be too much. Like, she picked out her outfits, the girl who played her. She picked out her outfits. She picked out, some of the performances that she would do and things like that, but she didn't really sit around and watch all the final things until the end. And I say all of this out of love. I'm not trying to be critical. I love Toni to death, and I have to be honest, man. Like, it could have just been better. And Tawanda, I'm Evelyn, 100% off top, best person picked out the whole movie. That's it. Whoever played Tamar, Trina, Tracy, they were believable. Toni, that's a beautiful girl. She's so beautiful. Tawanda. Okay, so Babyface, very, very good casting. LA. Oh, Jesus, can we talk about Pebbles? Why is Pebbles? What was the budget for everyone who wasn't a main character? What was the budget? I just want to know. Okay. If somebody knows, you could just leave it in the comments and we'll be able to talk about it then. But yeah, so who else? Anyway, casting for the most part, it was okay. Can we talk about that lip syncing though? Like from Jump Street, like the beginning when he wasn't man enough. Like, could we not have watched Toni back in the day when she was doing there's videos, there's YouTube, there's Netflix, there's so much you could see Toni and her mannerisms. Like, none of that was executed for me. Her speaking voice, and I just really want to. No. Toni's like, I just really want to, show the people that I can be sexy. Not, I just want to be sexy. That's not Toni. I've never heard Toni speak like that. No. You gotta be sultry and a little bit coy, but still appealing to be Toni. Where was that? I didn't get that. What else I want to talk about? Tawanda. That irked me the whole movie, the whole entire movie. All right, so we jump into it. Toni gets signed. She's reaching, the heights, and she's hitting the charts with her #1 records and killing it. And yeah, but then she's played with bankruptcy, and I just want to know, why has L.A. Reid been jacking people since I was in diapers? This man been just robbing all these artists. I don't understand how he's still getting shouted out at award shows. Like, who still, like, why? He did not help you. Well, I guess he did in some senses, but he also robbed you, sweetheart. Not just you. It was like everybody back then. And like, I don't get it. He's just, I don't know how he lived with himself. Did he apologize? Like, did he say sorry to these people years later? I don't know. It broke my heart when they came in there and was like, where are the Grammys? Oh God, that hurt my soul. I was like, dang, y'all can't let her have her Grammys? Oh my goodness. And let's see what I did like about the movie. I love Mama Evelyn, but she really was somebody's Joe Jackson Jesus. Like, she just was not gonna stop. Who else was it? What else did I like? The outfits, yes. The costumes for Toni, not many other people, but for Toni, yes. The jacket, that red jacket after the Arsenio performance, yes, God, that thing was fire. But yeah, she looked great too in those outfits. And the Unbreak My Heart performance, when she had the cutout white dress, yes, Jesus. I thought Kerry was just fine until he started showing his bitch assness when Toni got sick, and he was like, oh, I've been taking care of you. That's your wife, sir. But can somebody, all right, again, can somebody please explain to me how I feel so alone? So what you want to do equates we're getting a divorce? Like, I can't do this anymore. Wait, is that how they talked about it for real? Like, is that how they were like, oh yeah, we're gonna get divorced? I didn't understand that. That was confusing for me. And the Obama reference, was he around then? I mean, I'm sure, okay, he was a senator, people knew who he was, but to be blowing him up like that, like you knew he wasn't cheating, like I don't it was just so much wrong. Like, fact checks should have been done. Like how was she about to perform Unbreak My Heart and we're rehearsing for He Wasn't Man Enough? Like, with that, unless Toni had that song long before she released it and it was just like a practice song, unless that's what happened, I don't see how Unbreak My Heart and He Wasn't Man Enough could have been playing in the same era. Like, that should not have been like, who finalized this movie? Who? Jesus. I think overall the movie did teach you a lesson though. There were lessons to be learned. One, from the aspect of Toni's story, just really love yourself. You know, when Mama Evelyn was like, you know, they take you out here, they tell you how much they love you, and then they try to change you. Like, she was preaching like facts, you know. And I think a lot of artists go through that, and it's just, you just see the identity issues that people have and the self-love that a lot of us lack. Like, you have to love yourself. Like, loving yourself is really important. And I know it's cliche and everybody talks about it, but that's like, it's a recurring thing that keeps coming, whether it's in a movie, in life, in real life, or wherever. You just realize that you really do have to love yourself. It's very important. And you just saw, like, she just kept trying to just rehash or like bring herself back from the guilt that she felt from signing the first deal, and she almost ran herself ragged. And when she got sick, you know, you just realize that Toni went through a whole lot, and she went through it, and she sort of just had to be her own strength. And I mean, more power to her. I respect it. I respect her. I love her. Mama Evelyn, Lord, 9 years? 9 years? You the reverend and you cheating for 9? It wasn't like, you know, you just messed up. It was like one time. 9 whole years, sir? Like, I get it now. I see how, like, on Braxton Family Values, they just act kind of like iffy around him. Like, how you trust somebody like 9 years? And that's why Mama Evelyn don't be having nothing to do with that. I respect it. I love Mama Evelyn. She always has her little nuggets of wisdom. I love that. Tamar was Tamar. I mean, everybody else's character was believable. but Tawanda. I don't know. What can I say about this movie? It could have been better. You know, like I said though, there was some lessons in there. But the main thing was just you really gotta love yourself and take care of yourself. And yeah, I don't know what else to add. I was a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little disappointed. I was disappointed. The lip syncing was off. Oh, but at the end when Toni came in, like it was nice. I love Toni, and like she just really looks so amazing. Like she's 46, maybe 47, and she still looks friggin' great, and she's a sweetheart. I think at her core she's just a sweetheart, and she just really loves to do music, and you can't knock her for that. And so I mean, I don't know, the movie was okay for Lifetime. I just thought it would have been a lot better, being that Toni was said to have been a part of it and everything. Casting for the most part was good. I don't know. All right, y'all. I can't come up with nothing else to say. I just love Toni Braxton. I just wish the movie was a little bit better. And Tawanda, Jesus, I can't let her go. I can't. What did she do to you, Toni? What did she do? Man, look, they need to redo that. They just need to regroup and try again. But yes, if you guys liked it, didn't like it, have anything to add, please leave me comments. I will respond, and we could talk about it. All right. Oh, shout out to Toni for releasing this on the weekend of the blizzard. I didn't know it was gonna be a blizzard until like a couple days ago, but you know, everybody was cooped up in the house and watching Lifetime, so get your coins, girl. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and please leave comments. I like to communicate with people. Have a good one. Bye.